Hey guys, this is my update for my Project 10 Pen Skincare Edition, and my hope and plan is that this will be the only update because I have finished up 5 out of 10 products. So I'm hoping that this is the only update, and then by the finale I'm all done with this project. So let's just jump into what I've finished up. Okay, so the first thing that I've finished up is this pathetic looking thing over here, and I have it in a plastic bag because let me just tell you what this is. This is from the brand Blanc, and it is a UV SPF cream. It's a UV shield and tone up cream. So when I was in, it's so gross. So I started out over here with this line over here. So I was like a little below half of this, and I'm maybe around here. So I used up a little bit of it. I'm not actually done with this product, but I'm calling it done because I tried to use it a few days after the project and this thing just broke off and I was so sad. So I thought, okay, because it has SPF in it, it's gonna go bad. I'm gonna put it into a plastic bag. That's gonna help it. Yeah, right. And since it has SPF, it doesn't even smell bad. It smells great still. I'm not gonna put it on my face. I'm gonna use it as a body moisturizer, whiten my body because my hand is a different shade from my face. Yeah, I'm so smart, right? No, because I did that and I had rashes, and my rashes continue for 2 weeks straight. So the moral of the lesson is, if the thing breaks, just don't even bother, just throw it out. So I'm just gonna call this done, and I was really sad because I did really like that. So the next thing I actually really truly finished up is this Lily of the Desert 99% aloe vera jelly. It's basically a soothing moisturizer. This is where I started, and you can see there's still a little bit of jelly in there, but it just doesn't come out anymore, so I cannot get any more product. I don't use it as a soothing moisturizer. I use it as a 3 minutes quick wash off mask because that's the way I like it. I really did like it, but I don't love it, so I would not purchase it. But I know it wasn't that expensive on iHerb, but if I got a gift of this again, I would gladly use it up, but it's not something I would spend my money on. So the next thing that I finished up is from Curry's, and it is the Celeb Face Sparkling Cleanser. So it says a lot of things like pore cleaning, brightening, moisturizing, and purifying. So I put this in my shower, and you can see the product still looks pretty good because I've learned a lesson. This is my second one. I've learned a lesson with my first one, which is not to put it in my shower for too long and to just quickly use it up because the entire bottle will get grimy and gross. So I'm really glad that I used it up before it got disgusting. So this is totally empty, and I already have a third bottle of this. So what I do is, after I remove my makeup, I go in with this. It helps clean out whatever residual makeup I have, and I just treat it as like a pore cleaning mask because after I wash it, it will foam up, and I'll just leave it on my face for around 2 to 3 minutes before I rinse it off. So that's what I really like it for. So the next thing I finished up is something that I even recommended to my friends, and this is something that I have written down as a list of like want to repurchase. Wouldn't say like holy grail, but like things that almost holy grail status, I would say. This is the Dear Class Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop. It comes with vitamin C in it. So this is where I began. The product was actually yellow. That's why I wanted to put this in this project to finish it up, because once it turns orange, it can never be used anymore. And I really, really like this. This helps to fade my acne scars, brightens my skin, moisturizes. It is amazing, and I really, really like it. And I would spend my own money to repurchase this. The last thing that I finished up is from Evemed, and it is the Aurelia Aurita Moisture Jelly Toner. I don't know why it says toner, but it's definitely like a moisturizer. It's really good. It sinks into the skin super fast. I really like it a lot, and this is good packaging. This is where I began, and I'm surprised that I'm done with it. Although the packaging does kind of become skinnier at the bottom, so I've used up this amount, and I really like it because it's hydrating, but it sinks into the skin really fast. So I feel like I can actually top up more items on top of it because it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. So now I'm ready to move on to stuffs that I'm almost done with but not yet, and this is a 50-piece mask pack. This is from Fancl. It's the babyish clear turn mask, and it comes with 50 pieces, but when I put it into this project, I only had half of it, 25 pieces. So now I have around 3 or 4 pieces. Okay, let's just put it at 5, which means I'm done with 20 pieces. This is something that I would put on as like a super quick mask, like 5 minutes tops, and then I would just take it off because it isn't very hydrating. But what's good about it is it's quick and it doesn't leave behind a slimy feeling, so you can put on makeup after you use this. Once I'm done with this, I'm not going to repurchase. I used to really love it when I bought it in Japan, and I even asked someone to help me repurchase it. So the next thing that I have is the Organics hair oil, and it says biotin and collagen. I did really like this because it smells like coconuts and nuts and the beach, basically. So this is where it was when I put it into the project, and I'm just slightly below the line because honestly I've used this once from the intro until today. I used it once today basically, and it's kind of heavy, so it's not something that I want to use. The only reason I will bother using it is just for the scent, because I find that it's greasy, it gets oily, I just really don't like it. So yeah. So I have 2 things from Neepiel, and I put them into this project because this expires in July in a couple days, and this expires in August in a couple days. So that's why I'm putting it into the project. This is from Neepiel. It's the spray deep sea water mist, and I really like it. So when I shake it around, I can barely hear any liquid inside. So I find that I feel that maybe 3-4 times use, I should be totally out of this, which I'm really happy about. I like to use this a lot. Because of the mist, it is so fine. Okay, now it's on everything. And it smells amazing. So what I've been doing to try to use it up, I'm spraying this over my makeup now. I used to only spray it below my makeup. I really like it. It smells really good, and I'm just really amazed by how fine the mist is. But I think that's pretty expensive. So another thing from Neepiel, also caviar infused. This is the intensive brightening facial peeling gel. Okay, so when I put this into the project, I had less than half. When I put this into the project, I also had less than half. Now shaking it around, I would say maybe around here. Now after I try to squeeze out a product 3 times, it starts to like sputter and like barely anything comes out. So I think just a couple uses and I should be done with this. And the next thing that I have, which is the last thing, is actually a lip balm. This is from the brand Hura, but I ripped everything off so that we can see the product itself. And this is the overnight one, which means it comes with chamomile and blue something, I'm not too sure. And this was like $8, and I'm amazed that it has lasted me so long. So I'm not going to roll it out because it's at the point where it is a little bit funky. Sometimes it refuses to roll up and it refuses to roll down unless I press onto it. So I'm just going to show you my marking on the paper. This is my intro. This is where I am now, which means although it looks like there's a lot, but it doesn't roll up fully. Only half of whatever is inside here rolls up. So I hope to get this out quickly because it still smells great, but I find that it is kind of melting. Packaging is kind of malfunctioning, so it is definitely on its way out. That's all for my update for my skincare Project 10 pan, and I really enjoy this project pan because I find that it really helps me see what I need to use up quickly and helps me focus on those items, because I have drawers of unopened skincare and drawers of opened skincare, and this is just like 10 of it. So I'm thinking maybe I want to do another Project 10 pan skincare edition after I'm done with this project. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.